minute. We're just going to get this stuff fixed up the way we like it. And hello, everybody. So excited to be here. Barb here from barbstamps.com in Sheridan, Wyoming, where it is a bit gloomy today. We had some nice days earlier this week, and now we've had a little bit of rain, which that's fine. I'm okay with that. I am repping the brand today. I got my Stampin' Up hoodie on. I got my Stampin' Up shirt. I got my Stampin' Up necklace. So we are really repping the brand today. So I hope you guys, I don't think we'll have to fix something here before we actually do the camera or whatever, but I realized that my tripod thingy is not in the right spot, so that's not going to work out so good for us today. Anywho, hope you guys are all having a great week. I am having a good week. Some of you may remember last week I mentioned that I was thinking that I was having some gallbladder issues, and apparently my doctor also agrees with me. So I had some blood work done on Tuesday. I am having an ultrasound done next Tuesday, and then I will have a consult with the surgeon on Wednesday. Now, I don't think that means that I'm going to have surgery. I think it just means that the surgeon will review my blood work and my ultrasound, and then we'll determine what's the best route. So I don't feel bad, but I don't feel good. I have been really, really watching what I'm eating. Pretty much no fats. I shouldn't have any soda, but gosh, I have been drinking about a half a soda in the morning because that's what I do when I get up. I have a soda, and that's a really hard habit to break. So I try to drink it really slow with a ton of water in between all my drinks. And unless they tell me you can't drink that, I'm gonna. But so I've been really good. I've been eating very lean. I've been eating lots of fruits and vegetables, and chicken has been like my main source of protein. Well, the soda's diet, Diana. So I realize it's probably both the sugar and the carbonation, which I think is why you shouldn't have the soda. But anyway, yeah, I've been trying to be really good. I've been cheating a tiny bit, like having a few Cheetos here with my lunch of apples and cantaloupe. Boring. Carrots, like I said, chicken. So anyways, yeah, I'm feeling better, but I'm not feeling great. And I feel like the diet is helping me feel better. Because I don't want to have an attack. I don't want to have it rupture. So I'm trying to, it's rough. I'm a kind of a junk food junkie. So it's hard to go from being a junk food junkie and literally eating pretty much lots and lots of junk food to no junk food. But it is what it is, and we have to do what we have to do. So, I have lost a little bit of weight, which obviously happens when you stop eating. But I still feel super bloated a lot, even though I'm not eating anything. So I'm pretty sure that's the gallbladder problem, partially, whatever. Anyway, so I'll keep you guys informed. Like I said, I have a consult with the surgeon on Wednesday. I wouldn't think I would have surgery that day or, the next day. Who knows? But I guess it's possible that I won't be here next week. I have no idea. But yeah, I'll keep you guys informed of what they tell me. So, I guess that's kind of been my big news over the past week. But yeah, pretty exciting. What are you guys talking about here in the comments? Anything exciting? Diana said she had an attack in December and surgery in January. Ugh, not good. Try iced tea, no carbonation. Ugh, tea is so boring too, but I could put lemon in it probably, couldn't I? Yeah. No, I haven't had any vomiting. I felt nauseous last week a little bit, but no, I have not had any vomiting, thank goodness. So lucky me, I guess. What else? Heather says ultrasound, ouch. Does that hurt? I didn't think ultrasounds hurt. I thought they just like ran a wand over your body and then they could see from the waves or whatever that are in there what happens. Hi, Ellie. Good to see you. Yeah, I didn't think they did. I didn't think an ultrasound hurt. So, yay. Okay. And Joe said she's going to message me later about a gallbladder. Can't even say it. And Heather said she threw. Okay, yeah, I haven't had any of that, so that's probably good. That I haven't had any really bad things, and I feel like that this has been coming on for a while, and I just didn't know it. I just didn't know that that was happening because I had been feeling, and I can't say, oh, okay, I'm not pregnant, so I'm sure that has a lot to do with it because when you're pregnant, things can be a little weird. I remember I got my teeth cleaned once when I was pregnant, and I thought the gal was literally ripping my gums out of my mouth. It hurt so bad. And I go every 6 months, and I've never had that issue before. But yeah, pregnancy, that changes things. Yeah, I don't know. The last few months, I kind of feel like I've been feeling a little bit bloated after I eat my lunch. And I usually would drink a pop after lunch. And so I thought, oh, maybe, for whatever reason, this pop is just making me feel bloated and yada, yada, yada. But that's been a symptom that I've had. And then I've had some attacks of that pain in the middle of the night. But then it usually would go away. But this last week, it didn't go away. So that's hence why it started this whole process. So, just a little word to the wise of anybody out there. Don't do what I did. And I guess if, maybe if I'd have gone in right away, I don't know what's going on inside there. Who knows what's going inside your guts, but I probably should have gone earlier, but who knows? Okay. So we've got Brenda and Tammy talking about that they're living in Utah. Awesome, ladies. What else? We've got Joanna, Patricia, and Diana, and Kathleen, and Judy, and Tammy, and Laura. All kinds of people. Oh, Laura's on my team. Hi, Laura. We've got Corinne, and Dolly, and Bev, and Judy, and Shella, and all kinds of people. So, awesome. Okay, so that's super exciting. I think, did I ever tell you guys about my little grand doggy? He got his eye kind of ripped off. His eye ripped by the neighbor dog, who's my son's friend, has a dog. And the dogs were playing, but I think the puppy wanted to play more than the big dog. And then the big dog got mad and ended up biting and tore his eyelid right here in the corner. Anyways, he's been wearing the cone of shame for like 2 weeks now. Well, maybe not 2 weeks, like 12 days, maybe. Anyway, the vet said that they weren't going to do anything as far as stitching it up because they said they thought they might mess it up worse. I don't know what that means, but they gave him antibiotics, told him to keep the cone on, and apparently the scabs have all fell off. And yeah, he was over here on Sunday with my little grand doggy, and the little thing was going crazy. Oh my gosh, he was just running all over the place with that cone on. He crashed into some things a few times, but what do you do? So anyways, that was kind of fun. Watch the spices. Yes, Sandy, I have been doing that. I've been trying to eat pretty bland, pretty boring things. Yeah, no pizza. And I love pizza so much. I could literally eat pizza every day of my life, but not anymore. So there you go. Okay. I guess I don't really have a whole lot to say. That's been the big thing in my, in my brain has been this gallbladder thing. And just trying to keep doing some work, and when I feel like I need to stop working or if I need to rest or take a nap, then I just do it. So, you gotta do what you gotta do. So yeah. So I'm gonna flip the camera and Patricia's getting a new grandbaby in January. That is super exciting. Congratulations. That's awesome. Yeah, I would say that I wish that I could have one, but no, my kids are not in any phase of their life where I would want them having babies right now. So my daughter's still here. She's still studying for her CPA. Apparently it takes forever to get anything done with the CPA board. Like you go in and you register, and then it takes like 4 weeks for them to approve you to take the tests. And then you take the test and you don't get your results for like 3 or 4 months, which to me seems ridiculous. How can it take that long to get results of a test when you do it online? But whatever. And of course, it's a series of, there's 4 tests and you have to pass all of them. So if you take 2 of the tests and then you get the results back and you didn't pass, well, it just seems really stupid to me, but whatever, that's how they do it. So if anybody happens to know anything about the CPA exam and can give me some pointers or some tips that I can share with her, I would love it. So keep that in mind if any of you guys are CPAs or know anybody who is a fairly new CPA or anybody who's going through the process of taking the tests right now. Yeah, I need tidbits of information, any little helpers, things like that. That'd be great. because she's getting a little discouraged. She's actually not working this summer. She's living here and not working because she starts her full-time job in October with a firm out of Denver. So, but she really wanted to get all of this done this summer and be done with the CPA exams and everything and then go to work. So anyway, it is what it is. So I'm going to flip the camera and we're going to get started here. But I do have to, I'm sorry, that probably looks really stupid for you guys looking at the table, and I swear it'll just be for a few seconds. I didn't have my thing set for how I have it in my holder, and so I had to do that. Okay, oh, I guess all you did was maybe see the top of my ceiling, so how exciting was that? Or maybe you saw nothing. It looks like maybe nothing was what you saw. Okay, we are ready. I got to get my glasses on. I got to get this tripod out of the way and then get my hair clipped back just a tiny bit. So, in case you guys were wondering, right now, Stampin' Up! Has the Join special where you get the $82 of in-color items free in your starter kit right now. Today, tomorrow is the last day for that. Then, if you do sign up to be a demonstrator in May, or maybe you are already a demonstrator. I just lost my train of thought again. Boy, I tell you, it's the lack of sugar and fat. I can't concentrate anymore without all my sugar and fat. All these fruits and vegetables and chicken are messing with my brain. No, I'm just kidding. What was I even saying? For heaven's sakes. Oh, this, yes. So then in June, starting on June 5th, we are going to be having a sale of all of our die bundles. Our stamp and die bundles are going to be on sale in June, from June 5th to 30th, 10% off. So that's awesome. So you can join in May and then get your demo discount and your extra 10% off in June when you buy any die bundles. So that's coming up. So right now in May, you can order, or you can choose $125 worth of merchandise of your choice, and then you get this $82 value added on, and it's just a great thing. If you're not already a demonstrator, you should definitely think about it, and I would love to have you join my team. All right. This week, I am not doing a new kit. So last week, I did these 3 really cute cards using the Country Birdhouse bundle. So we have this fun card here. It's like a fun fold card. This one here. Awesome. And then finally this one. So these are the 3 that I made last week. So they are still the cards, the kit that you will get if you order in my online store. So if you order $35 or more, you will automatically get this kit mailed to you. If your order is over $50, then you will also get my global tutorial. Yeah, so my global tutorial for the month of May. And then if you order $75, you're going to get the gems that we use, the in color glimmer gems. So that's still going to be in effect through next week, through the 5th. Okay. And here's my host code. So if you want to order from me, gosh, I would love it. And maybe you can order some of the things I'm going to share with you today in order to get that free kit. So we'll just keep moving on. My online class for the month of June is going to be the Country Flowers bundle. We're using that. And everything else that we're using here is the metallic gems, the eyelet folder, the black and vanilla ribbon, and the Subtles Designer Series paper. So all those products is $113. And then you, of course, get the cardstock kit to make the cards and the PDF file. And if you just want the cardstock kit because you already have the bundle, you're going to get a half a pack of the DSP, a half pack of the gems, and the ribbon with your kit for $49. If you only want the PDF file, it's $20. Or you can become a member of Stamp Happy Academy, and all of our class files are free. Okay, so this is my tutorial bundle for the month of May. It was kind of just an eclectic mix of different bundles that were in the catalog. Coming up in June, it's going to be the Unbounded Beauty collection, and so all the projects in there use the Unbounded Beauty. And then my gift for everybody who buys something from me, you're going to get the Take to the Sky PDF, and it is really fun. I always have adhesive kits for sale, and my daughter is working on a cute little key like a little zipper pull. Oh, I can hardly wait to share it with you guys for these adhesive kits. So that's coming up. And Stamp Happy Academy, we talk about that every time because it's so amazing. Dina was live on, I think, Tuesday afternoon, shared some absolutely amazing projects. Stamp Happy Academy members, there's 3 different levels of membership, and you can get all the information at stamphappyacademy.ning.com. I have 3 packets left. Our annual catalog kickoff, we had a make and take packet. It creates 9 cards plus tons of leftovers. You get the PDF file and the kit and the products in the mail. The products are over $35 in value. And then you get the kit, and the total is $55, and that includes the shipping. Finally, I just wanted to say this one more time because I get people asking me about it all the time. I have a free download on my blog for Stampin' Blends labels. I have a link in the description of this video. You can click on it. It'll take you to my blog post. You need to scroll down, and then there's a couple of little boxes that say click to download file. Click to download the file right there. It's free. And then you need to punch out the circles with a 3/8 inch circle punch. If you don't have one of these, I do have one linked in my Amazon store that you can get, and then you just use a glue dot, and then your blends are marked, and it makes them so much easier to find and use as far as I'm concerned. So again, free download on my blog. Check it out. Okay. So this week, I happen to have a sneak peek for you guys. When I was in Mexico, we were gifted one of these kits, and this is going to go live for customers and actually everyone on June 5th. So I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of it. I don't know what the item code is for it. The information that comes in the kit does not have the item code on it. So unless it was on the, no, it wasn't anywhere as far as I'm sure. So then this is what it's called, the Expressions of Kindness, and it's a beautiful, beautiful kit. I went ahead and put together 2 of the cards. Look at this card, you guys. Look how pretty that is. And look at these envelopes. And look, there's a little stamp that says kindly delivered to. So amazing. It's got these fun foil accents on this card. There's 4 cards of this style that you would make with the envelopes. And then there are 4 of this style where you have the die cut flower piece, the die cut gold piece. Then we have the labels, the ribbon, the gems, everything comes in it. You get a little roll of ribbon here, and it's really nice, soft ribbon, very easy to tie. You get a Blackberry Bliss stamp and spot. You get a cute little stamp set. So there is a little stamp here, this little thing that you actually over stamp on the pre-printed cards, which just kind of gives it a little bit of depth and dimension. So pretty. It does come with a block. It comes with a few dimensionals. It comes with some glue dots. Like I said, the punch out things, the punched out pieces, super fun. Labels. And then, of course, the 8 envelopes. And then the 8 card bases, along with these fun coppery goldish kind of gems. Okay. And so all of these, this kit will be available June 5th. Again, it's called the Expressions of Kindness. So since I don't have the item code for you, on June 5th, you can go to the store and you can type in Expressions of Kindness, or you can click on the kits collection. It'll be one of the first ones to show up because it's the newest. There's going to be 2 kits released. I don't know what the other one is. This is one of them. Like I said, I got it when I was in Mexico. So that's how I was able to share that with you today. So super, super. Oh my gosh, they're just so beautiful. And then the envelopes are also just beautiful as well. So Terry's asking somebody if they do in-person classes. I don't know who she's asking. I am not in Colorado, Terry. I am in the northern part of Wyoming. So I'm pretty close to the Montana state line. So between me and Colorado is quite a distance, like maybe 300 miles, 350 miles. And I don't do in-person classes anymore. I used to, and then COVID hit, and I've just decided that I can't do it all. I can't do in-person and do very heavy online presence like I do, and all my kits and classes. I can't do it all. So anyways, no, I don't. Okay. So what I wanted to focus on this week for you guys is our mix and match collection. And that is shown in the front of the catalog. It starts on page what? Must be page 12 and 13. So it's got these it says quick and easy options, and I'm here to tell you these are super quick. And then you have a little layout here of a gal making some fantastic cards. And then we get into that. And then we have the mix and match section here. And this is really cool. So I have all, excuse me, I have all of the mix and match products. I have both of the cards and envelopes. I have all 4 of the ephemera packs, and I do have the stamp set. I feel like we got this at On Stage. I can't remember though, but I think so. Anyway, so I wanted to do some cards using this because they're amazing. And then you turn the page again and they give you literal ideas. You can already make how many cards with these ideas? It's insane. So I'm actually going to make a card that's on this page right here, this one. Plus I've got some other ones that I came up with myself. So I keep all of my parts and pieces in a kit box, one of our kits boxes. And so I have some clear envelopes, and I have each one of the ephemera kits is in a plastic envelope. That's how I'm going to kind of keep them separated. I don't even know if you need to, honestly, because when I was using them, I had them all kind of laid out around my stamp table here. And so I was just kind of I was just wandering around looking at all of them and thinking, oh, that would go with that and that. And I pulled that out and I pulled that out. And that's just how I came up with the cards that I'm going to make. So, but they are really fun. Each ephemera kit has 8 sheets. This one is the Saying Something ephemera pack, and you get 4 sheets of sentiments. This is all sentiments. So we have these kind of straight sentiments. Then we have some kind of off, like die cut kind of sentiments. And then we have some of these sentiments here that are actual like words that are very thin and very fun. So that is the Saying Something kit. Then we have this fun little kit here. And this one is called Something for Everything. And I have to think that this is true. There is a lot of fun stuff in here. Again, you get 8 sheets. And so this one, we have this fun sheet here. We have this fun sheet here. Oh, little doggy, he's falling out of the sheet. And then my son is falling out of the sheet. So we have that one. What else? We did the sentiments already. Trying to keep them all, because I'm kind of anal, so I like my stuff to be in order. This one, I actually ended up with 2. So I've only got a few of the sheets here, but anyways, these are labels, and they are called, I don't even know what this is called. Labels for something. Let me pull out my other piece here that I have. And this one says Labels and Layers. This is what this collection is called. And that's what it is. We've got labels galore, layering pieces, just all kinds of fun things. And I probably have some duplicates here, but I ended up with a kit and a half, basically. So that is the Labels and Layers. And then finally, we have this one that is the Fully Flowering. And as you would suspect, it is mostly flowers. And again, I have an extra kit of this too. And then I have the sheets here. Some of these I've already had some fun with. But there's just a lot of fun little pieces, and they're so colorful. So there's all kinds of colors used in these. I cannot seem to pick up that tiny little flower. These focal point flowers are just really fun, really pretty. Anyways, you guys probably get the gist, and you can see them in the catalog on pages like 13 through 19 or something like that. Okay, then we have the cards and envelopes, and I'm using some of these on my cards. I've got them off to the side so I know what I'm doing. But here is 3 of the cards that are in the Sunny Springs collection. So they all come with envelopes. This is another one of the cards. I ended up cutting this one down a little bit because I wanted to do something different with it. So the Sunny Springs is kind of the bright and cheery. And then we have kind of the more, I guess, manly-ish, the Calming Creek cards and envelopes. And I'll be sharing some of those. I've got them over there as well. But these are kind of the more, my kind of manly-ish, I guess, for lack of a better term. So anyways, that's what we're going to use today. And then we're also going to use the Simply Said stamps, and I think 1 or 2 cards. Okay, let me bring in some stuff here. I'll bring in a card that I already have finished first. So this is what, like I said, I took the card base and I actually cut it in half. And so I used it as a card front. Okay. And then I layered it onto some Shy Shamrock cardstock. And the reason I did that was because I like to do insides to my cards. And with just a folded card, like they're kind of designed to be, you can't do that. But I did want to share with you that you can cut the cards in half and then you can use the other parts. You know, you can use it for other things. Like I could punch a circle out of the rest of this or whatever I wanted to do with it. But so you can see, I took that layer of the card and then I have this single flower here. I kind of put this little leafy piece behind it, these leaves behind it also, this little single flower, and then these little phrases. This one was actually like a rectangle strip, and so I just kind of fussy cut around it. This one was fussy cut, but it wasn't close enough, so I fussy cut around it a little bit more. And then of course you have the coordinating envelope. It's just so much fun. Stamped the birthday wishes from the Simply Said on the inside in the petunia pop, and then added a strip. So, and then of course I used the in color gems to kind of jazz that up just a tiny bit. But let's pull another one in here. All right, so here is another one of the, oh, you know, I can't remember if that's a Calming Creek or if that's a Sunny Springs. One moment, please. Let's take a look in here and see if I can figure it out. Okay, this looks like it's a Calming Creek. This is one of the Calming Creek cards. So even though they're a little bit more on the manly side, they're not always, you don't have to use them for men. So I've got the card in the envelope, and then out of the Fully Flowering kit, I grabbed these two flower pieces. And then out of the Saying Something, I grabbed all of these. So we've got the Thinking of You, It's Your Birthday, You're Awesome, and You Make Life So Rosy. I just kind of tried to, since I grabbed these two flowers, I just tried to grab some sentiments that were like the same color scheme. And so now we're just going to put this together. And so like I said, I just had all these sheets laying out on my stamp desk, and I was just kind of going around, picking out this, picking out that, and just, it was actually really fun. I don't normally stamp like that. And now, of course, you can use dimensionals on these things if you want. You don't have to, but, you know, why wouldn't you? Honestly, popping things up with dimensionals is awesome. All right, so I'm just going to kind of throw that right there. And then I was going to stick my other flower kind of like that. So let me throw a couple dimensionals on it as well. So if I was going to do that, I'd probably want one out here and out here. Get the backing paper off. All right, and I was going to do it something kind of like this maybe. Okay. And then we've got the Thinking of You and It's Your Birthday. And now this is where I don't know exactly what it's going to do. But I kind of wanted to throw this down here, maybe. And then the You're Awesome could go somewhere with the It's Your Birthday. You're awesome. It's your birthday. You make life so rosy. Maybe. I don't know. We're just going to kind of wing it. And then maybe I was going to put this on the inside, or was I going to put this on the inside? I don't know. Well, again, we're just going to wing it. We're just going to throw some glue here, and we're going to see what happens. I think I might need a dimensional, though. Okay. Maybe we'll stick that somewhere like that. Maybe we won't even use that. Maybe we'll just stick this You Make Life So Rosy down here. I don't know. Why not? There's just so many fun pieces to these kits. And you get doubles of everything, so that's always fun. Do we want a You're Awesome on there? I'm going to say, why not? Really? Why wouldn't we? Maybe something like that. And actually, I'm changing my mind. I'm not going to put the thinking of you. So there it is. If you want to add some gems, you can. If you have, I mean, gosh, we probably all have some gems. What gems would look good on that? What do we have? We have so many new. Oh, how about some butterflies? Yeah. I mean, I literally probably have 20 packs of embellishments in my little box here. So let's just see what we can do. We can add, I think we could do that. And maybe another butterfly here with these strawberries, and maybe a smaller butterfly up in here on this rose. Okay, so there we go. Pretty quick, nothing to it. Fold the envelope over, burnish it down, and then you have a decorated envelope too. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Okay, I'm going to stick that off to the side. I'm going to pull in my next pieces, my next few pieces. Oh, you know what? I just remembered where the thinking of you came from. I think it might go here with this. Yes, look at that. Pretty sure this is where it goes. Okay, so then for this one, I took another card. This is out of the Calming Creek collection. So we're just going to fold that in half also. So I have to know, do you guys have these? Any of these ephemera packs and the cards and envelopes? Just comment yes in the comments if you do have some. I'm just finding them to be super fun. So these are the pieces that I took. So this I got out of the Fully Flowering. And then I got this out of the Fully Flowering and this out of the Fully Flowering. And then this came out of the Labels and Layers. And then the Thinking of You obviously came out of the Saying Something. And so I'm going to end up sticking this in here, but I think I'm going to pop it up. So, lots of you guys are saying yes. Yeah, they are pretty fun. I'm really enjoying having them. And I really can't stress enough that I think the easy way to do them, for me, like I said, I just kind of had them laying around. I had a set of 4 here, a set of 4 there, a set of 4, and then a set of 4 right behind me. And so I was just pulling a card out of the package and then just kind of looking at what I had out, what would go together, and then I just sort of started playing. So I didn't actually glue anything down because I wanted to share it with you guys, but that was my mindset there. Okay, so now I pulled this out. It's black and white, but I thought maybe, I don't know if I can, but I thought maybe I could color in the flowers a little bit. I mean, I'm assuming that a lot of you guys have blends at your disposal. And so, you could. And I feel like these little pieces will color decent. I actually didn't try them yet, but so this is my light wild wheat. And I just kind of thought if I just sort of randomly started adding a little color to the middle, that it might look kind of cool. Not that the black and white is bad, not at all, but sometimes, I just wanted to add a little more color because I thought that might jazz it up a little bit more. So let me just kind of finish my thought process here of what I thought I might do with this. And then we'll see how it's going to look when we throw it all together. All right, do I need to go any higher on any of these kind of lines that were already kind of given? I really like that when stamps do this, or die cuts, whatever, so that I can more easily color it. Okay, so that's kind of what my thought process was a little bit. And then I thought maybe we'd toss this little wild wheat-ish weedy looking thing back here. And then I have this little weedy looking piece. I didn't know where I was going to put that. I wonder, we don't have any garden green, do we? I wonder what mossy meadow would look like on one of these things. Let's see, do we have I feel like, what am I looking for? Since these aren't whisper white, there I go again being old. These aren't basic white, but I want to see what it kind of would look like if I colored that. Would that be anywhere close to that? Not really. What else could I try? Old olive. I don't really think that's the right color. shamrock, shaded spruce, I don't think is the right color. I'm trying to match the garden green color that's in it, because I kind of thought it might be kind of nice if I added a little bit of garden green. Maybe I just use a garden green marker. Hold on. Let's take a look-see here. All right, here's my garden green Stampin' Right marker. How's that gonna look if I kind of did that? I know. I wish we had garden green blends too, but we don't. So we have to make do with what we have. So we're gonna try. We're gonna try this. I'm just gonna kind of maybe throw some green out here. We'll sort of see what we get. And if it looks right, I guess it's too late. If it doesn't look right, it's already done, huh? I think it'll be all right. I think we can get away with it. Just a little bit of added color here, instead of just all black. Okay, I think that was just what we needed. Okay, so back to what we got going on here. I feel like the flowers are supposed to maybe go like this. I don't know. Maybe they're not. It's hard to say. I guess I can put them on there any way I want. So this was my thought process. Something kind of like that. So I have to make sure that I end up putting my flowers where I want them. So I'm going to throw some glue on my label. And I think I'm going to add it about right here. Kind of try to use these little crosses to get it lined up right. And then I think I should be able to tuck that under. Maybe we'll try it. Yeah, we'll try it like that. Throw some glue on there. Maybe something like that. You know what else I kind of thought was maybe I could just have, I could cut this in half and I could have part of this green sticking out and then part of the green up there. Let's try it. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But we'll see. Because I wasn't exactly sure exactly what I would want to do. But I kind of thought maybe this would work. All right, and so then this, and we may need to trim this off too. If we kind of tuck that, and we tuck that. Is that like too big? Does that look too big? Should I cut that down, do you guys think? Let me know if you think I should cut that yellow piece down a little bit. Or if it's fine being that big. I kind of feel like it looks kind of weird, but maybe it doesn't. You guys let me know. Okay, so then I found these gems. These are transparent adhesive backed dots. Okay, so I'm guessing Kathy means no, don't cut it, right? Okay, so we have a vote for no, not to cut it. So while we're voting, everyone's saying no. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Let's don't cut it then. We'll just tuck it under there and we'll just leave it. There we go. Okay, and then I have these garden green gems, which is so exciting because we were just talking about how, we don't have garden green blends, which would be really nice. But maybe we can do something with these. Oh, I just left the sticky on there. Okay. Ooh, what if we stick it right in this, between these plus sign things? Can we get it to stay? I think we can. All right, so I think I need new putty pulled out of here. Okay, then maybe over here, we're going to try that in there. And then maybe this one right here. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Ta-da! So there we go. Now we have another one done. I'm telling you guys, this is actually so much fun. Not that I haven't had this much fun stamping, but it was really fun just having all these things to pick from to come up with cards. So there we go. There's another one. Next, we have this one. Okay, so for this one, I decided to use this card out of the Calming Creek again. This is another one of the Calming Creek cards. So we're just going to fold it and burnish that. And then we have the coordinating envelope. So we'll get that burnished as well. These are the things that I picked. I picked this cute little sailboat, and that came out of the Something for Everything. And then I found the Smooth Sailing in Sunny Skies, of course, out of the Saying Something. And then I found this fun blue kind of label out of the Labels and Layers. I got this little black star. This was from Something for Everything. And then look what I found. I found Ahoy in the phrases set. So I thought I could do something with all of this. Tony says, I want to play around with these packets to create some cards for my friend for her birthday. She can't stamp anymore. Cards for you. She had some to give out and save. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so this was kind of my thinking, I don't even know. This might not work. This label might be, I don't know, problematic. Who knows? But this was just kind of my thought process a little bit, just kind of using the label and then just sort of sticking everything on it, sort of. And then that, I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks kind of dumb. So maybe I need to find a different sentiment that doesn't have yellow. Maybe that's what I need to do. Let's see. Where are all the sentiments? They are in the box. No. Yes. Hold on while I find all the sentiments. There's not. Okay, here we go. Here are the sentiments. Okay, these are the ones I have to choose from. Oh, Patricia said it looks cute. Maybe I'm being crazy and it's totally fine. But let's just look anyway. Let's see what else we have here. Oh wait, these aren't the ones I wanted to use, are they? No. I guess it doesn't matter, but these are the ones that I have already taken stuff out of. Center the boat. What did Joe say? Center the boat and out Ahoy over the center of it all. Okay, hold on. Put Ahoy. That's what she meant. Okay, so I've got this. So I think what Joe is saying is to put the boat maybe in the middle of this and then Ahoy over the whole thing. Is that your vibe? Maybe I could not use the sunny whatever. Maybe I could just use thanks because that's the right color. But I really like the Smooth Sailing in Sunny Skies, but it's just the color is just not right. I don't dislike this, but I don't want to cover up the boat because the boat's really cute. And I want the boat to be seen. But I get what you're saying. Maybe we could do thanks and maybe we could try it over here. We could put the star up there and maybe we could put Ahoy over here. What do you guys think of that? Is that feasible? Is that something good? I'm kind of liking this. I think that I'm kind of liking that. What do you guys think? Since I got rid of the yellow, I could put Smooth Sailing inside the card. I could, because then it wouldn't really matter if it didn't match. That would probably worth. I'm waiting to see what you guys think. Is this terrible or is this doable? What else would we have an option of here? We have a white thanks. We have a ton of these little things here for you. I just kind of like the thanks. And then we have wishes. And then we have bunches of thanks. But again, it's got the yellow on there. So I don't think that's the vibe I'm going to go for on this card. Okay. I like the idea of this. I think I'm going to do this. Okay. So let me add this label. Patricia says, go for it. I would put the Ahoy on the left and the thanks on the right. Okay, we'll try that. So if we had the boat here and we had the Ahoy there and we had the thanks here, maybe we could do something like that. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Okay, let's do that. Good idea. Where is my dimensionals? Because why wouldn't we? Francie said she'd use Ahoy only. Okay, I see what you guys are saying. Let's try this. So if we have that, and then we have Ahoy kind of up over here, maybe the star down there. Can we use the star? I thought it would work. Okay, let's do this with some liquid glue. Whoops, I got a glue booger. I got to get rid of that because if I don't, it's just going to stick all over my stuff. All right, so here we go. This is a newer glue, so bear with me. If I get too much, I'm actually probably going to squish it off onto a silicone mat because, yeah. Okay. So we were all in agreement without the thanks. Okay, so let me tap off my Ahoy because I feel like I have too much glue on it. And then we'll stick the Ahoy right here. I think that's level. Okay, and I feel like we can use the star, can't we? Or is this even, or should we get rid of the star? Now I don't know. What could we stick on the inside? We could stamp something on the inside. We could stamp thank you. We could say just a note. Maybe I could handwrite. Okay, I got a plan. Yeah, I know. If they were stickers, that would be nice. But I mean, I get it. Stickers would make them cost that much more. So, okay, Judy says go with the star. Okay, so I am going to do, what did I say? Just a note. And then I'm going to write the word of with my own hands. I know, that's kind of scary because my handwriting leaves a lot to be desired. But, all right, so we have just a note. And then the thanks. I need another block. Thanks. Okay, and I think I'm going to use, I think I will stick this on there. Let's do that. Put the star up on the right. Ooh, this is what Margaret says. What do you guys think? I think I like that. Okay. All right, so now on the inside, I am going to stamp, and I think I'm going to use Blueberry Bushel because I feel like that's a good color, and maybe when I write the word of with my own hands, I'll use black. Okay, so we're going to try this. We're going to see what happens. Just a note. I got a black marker right here. And then, my handwriting is the absolute worst. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't look too stupid, like a child wrote it. How's that? Is that all right? What do you guys think? I think it's kind of fun. It's not terrible. I don't hate it. Even though my handwriting's kind of bad. I can go with it. I can live with it. Okay. Ooh, the last thing I kind of wanted to do was I do have these black gems. Let's just see what we think. We might not want them, but we might. Because like I said, I have so many gems. Everybody does. So what if I'm just going to lightly lay them on there so that if we hate it, we can get rid of it. Barely. Barely. Is that too much? Do you guys think it's too much with the gems? If it is, I'll get rid of them. Okay. So while you guys are telling me if I should get rid of the gems, I am going to do a tiny bit of cleaning up, not much, because I still have 2 more cards to make with this fantastic fun stuff. Does anybody have any opinions on the gems? A yay or an A? Oh my gosh, Katie says she's in Mexico. That's awesome. Thanks for joining us. Okay, Joe, okay, 3 of you guys or 4. Okay, you guys are saying they look all right. Perfect. Okay, we're going to leave them then. We're pressing them down. They're done. They're set. All right, so there we are. Card number, I don't know, 3 something. Okay, next one. Now the next one is an exact copy from the catalog. So I'm going to bring in the pieces and parts. And then I'll show you, like I said, you can make exactly what they have in the catalog. So I'm going to make this card just like that, just like it is. So we have this is from the Calming Creek, I'm pretty sure, card collection. So we're going to fold that in half. We have our envelope here, so we'll burnish that. And then the pieces that we need, the balloons and the cat and the dog and the hearts all come from the, what is it? Something for Everything, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Something for Everything. And then, of course, the sentiment comes from the Saying Something. And then we have this fun little label here. Now, this is kind of different. This has something you could, I guess, fold around. There's a score line here. But I'm just going to leave it as it is, and I'm going to kind of cover up that score line. But this is one of the labels out of the Labels and Layers. So all we have to do is just copy the card exactly how it is in the catalog. So we have the balloons, and they just look like they're glued flat. So they're pretty close to the top, about this far from the edge, something along these lines. Then we have the cat, and I believe the cat is popped up on dimensional, so I'm going to throw a dimensional on there. Ah, wrap twine around. Interesting. Okay. Thanks, Tony. All right. So we have our cat. Cat is about right here. Then the dog is going to kind of go right with the cat. So we're going to add another, we'll do 2 dimensionals on the dog. Okay. The label we're going to have to stamp on. So, but I should be able to make this work. So the dog is sitting just behind the cat, like so. And they do stamp the Let's Celebrate phrase. So we're going to pull the Let's Celebrate out of the case here. And I'm going to bring in a block. And I'm going to stick this on the block. And there we go. And I think they either used black or gray. I think we'll go with black. So here's some memento. So we'll just get this inked up. And then we're going to stamp it right. Oh, I need a foam mat. This is a photopolymer stamp. So let me bring in a foam mat here and ink that up one more time. Make sure it's still inky. And then we're going to stamp it. Try to stamp it right across the middle as best we can. There we go. Let's celebrate. And it's a little bit crooked, but you know, handmade card can't be perfect, right? Not all the time. All right, so then we're going to, oh, you know what? I might have to cut this off. Yes, I am. What a ding dong. How much do I need to cut off? If I did something like that, I think if I just cut it on the score line, that'd probably be all right. Okay, because we're going to stick this right behind the dog. And then our happy birthday is going to go up here above everything. And then we have these 3 little hearts. Perfect. Okay. So let's add this. This would be a really cute card for like a little kid. Like if you had a little grandson, granddaughter, or if your kids are young, if you're a younger person and you have younger kids, that would be fun. Oh, yes. Super cute. Okay, right underneath the dog's party hat. Bring that over so we have something like this. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I haven't looked at every single thing in the catalog. You know what I mean? There's so much in there. It's hard to see it all. I have to go through it multiple times. Stick that one there, and then we have 2 others, and I think this one is popped up, so we'll get a dimensional on that little guy. And I think I didn't grab the exact same hearts that they used, but you know what, big deal. It's still going to be cute, and we'll do that. And I don't think we're going to put any gems on that at all. How fun is that? So it says, happy birthday, let's celebrate. And I don't know, there's nothing really in here that I think needs to go on the inside, so I think this would just be perfect. You could glue a gift card in there, you could just write a cute little note, you could put a picture, whatever. So there we go, totally copied from the catalog. All right, I have one card left. This one is my daughter's favorite. She came down while I was doing these today, and she says, oh my gosh, that's my favorite. So let me get the pieces and parts for it here. All right, so this is one of the cards from the, what is it called? Sunny Springs. I think that's what, is that right? Sunny Springs? That sounds right. So we are going to fold that in half. And then I think I might do it like this. I might do a card this direction instead. So I pulled out of the labels. I pulled this out. This was it's kind of in the section. And then there's this little piece in the middle here. No, I didn't. Did I throw it away? No, I didn't. Here it is, but I'm not going to use it. So I'm not sure if I want to save it or if it's just going to be trash. I'm kind of leaning on trash. So we're going to put it over there. So this is my thought process. I'm going to put these together on the card. Then check this out. The word howdy. Oh my gosh. So I was going to maybe put howdy across the top right there. Howdy came out of the sentiments, obviously. Then I have this little cactus. This also came out of the something for everything. And I was kind of in my mind thinking I'd put the cactus right here. And then look what else. There's a cowboy. Oh my gosh. And I thought I would put the cowboy right here, but I really wanted to color him. I don't want him to be black and white. I want him to be colored. So we're going to try to color him. So my best guess of coloring is copper clay light for the horse. So let's just kind of color the horse a little copper clay here. And around his backside, not his saddle. Let's see, I believe this is horse here. And then we have some more horsey here. Down into his little skinny feet, up that leg. I got to be careful because sometimes I get carried away when there's like lines and stuff, and then I color the wrong thing. All right, so this is his head, his neck up to his, I don't know what you call that. Oh, his mane. Duh. All of a sudden it just came to me. His nose, around his eye, and then his ears. Okay, so now look at that. We have a copper clay colored horse. Okay, so then I kind of thought that I would do his, I feel like he's got the saddle, but then I feel like he's like sitting on a blanket, maybe? I don't know. That's just in my brain. So I did that pool party, light pool party. And then I have a light old olive that I was going to do maybe this saddle blanket. Is that what you even call that stuff? You think being from Wyoming, I would know more than I know, but I don't. So there you go. Okay, and I'm going to go out on a limb and color his vest green and see how that is going to look. I don't think it'll be too bad. I have this Daffodil Delight Dark that to me is very close to crushed curry. So we're going to do this thing here, some crushed curry. And then his pants. What should we do his pants? Maybe some dark copper clay so that we kind of get in with the horse. Margaret says I'm on a roll. I don't know if I'd go that far, Margaret. We're not done with this yet. It might be a complete and total flop since I decided to, oh, you know what? I don't know if I want to do his pants. Maybe I'll do his pants like crumb cake. So I want to do the saddle, I think. This dark copper clay, and then maybe I'll bring it a little bit into his ears and his, oh, and of course his tail. Let's do that. Okay, crumb cake. Let's do some dark crumb cake on his pants, and let's sort of see if that will work. I think it might. I don't know what is going on down here, if that's like his boot, but we're just going to pretend like that we don't know what we're doing, because we kind of don't. And then his hat. And I think the rest I'm going to leave white. Okay, All right, so here we go. So I am going to glue on the frame first, and I'm going to use regular glue for that. And then I think I might, or wait a minute. Should I try to pop this up over? Maybe. Let me get some of this glue off of this and try something different. I'm changing my mind. Okay, I'm going to lay this on here where I think it might go. And then I think I'm going to put regular glue on this. Maybe I'll pop up that frame. We'll see. Okay, so if the frame is going to go right here, then this inside piece would go about like this. I think. Does that like everything straight? Oh gosh, you just never know. It's so hard to tell. Okay. Then let's add some minis around this. And I don't know, are these minis going to be, they might be just the right size. Oh my gosh, I think they are. If they're not, we can always trim them with some scissors, but I think they're going to work. Okay, because what I wanted to do was I kind of wanted to straddle the howdy kind of over the, so it's not touching this, it's just touching my frame. We'll see. It might look terrible. It might look fantastic. Okay, there. Oh, that was too low. Well, we're going to probably have to cut that off. Okay, so now I'm going to press my fingernail into all of these, and then hopefully they will be fairly easy to get off. They should be anyway. Hold down the whole thing. I've often thought about getting my nails done, but then I always go, no, because I just literally don't care. Oh, I think that's going to work just fine. Oh, if we can get it on. Now this is the real test. Oh gosh, I should have thought about this. Whew. I think this. Actually, I don't think so. I think that's too far off. All right, try it again, Barb. Steady hand. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay. Now my little howdy will kind of be, so I'm going to do the H and the top of the D and the Y. Okay, so we'll add a little glue to the H. Up here on the D, and then the top of the Y, I think was where I needed glue. Yay. Okay, cactus. And the cactus, I think, I'm just going to kind of run some glue along the center of the cactus here. I don't want to cover up the whole orange, the whole orange thing. And then if I put my cowboy, oh, look at that. This is so good. Oh, I am really, really happy with how this turned out, you guys. That is fun. Okay, look at that. All right, so then, I don't know, this is kind of manly, so I don't know if I should use these. What are these called? Adhesive back textured dots. They're kind of manly. These might be a bit too shiny, and that might be a bit too shiny. So if we do anything at all, I think it needs to be these, but I don't know if I really need to. But I think I am going to stamp something like birthday wishes on the inside, or happy birthday or something like that. Happy birthday, let's celebrate. Let's try it. Okay, we have let's celebrate already on a block somewhere out here. So let me get another block. And we'll do the old happy birthday. Get my block on here. There we go. Here's the let's celebrate. Okay, so I feel like since it's kind of a guy card, I'm going to go with copper clay and maybe some crushed curry. Crushed curry is not my favorite, but what do you do? It's definitely kind of man. Kim says no embellishments. I think I agree with you, Kim. I think we're not going to do that. Good call. Okay, so happy birthday, let's celebrate. So I think happy birthday should be in copper clay. And we're going to try to center. You know how hard that is. Oh, I just touched it. So now I kind of have to go where I touched it. And then we'll do the let's celebrate. Ugh, stop flipping up. Okay, let's try this. Oh, goodness. Did that? Ooh, that worked okay. Yay. Okay, there it is. That one, that is a good one. I have to say, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, let me bring the rest of them back in here. Let me make a little room, get all my junk out of the way. And this was my little tester. It was one of the tags that I didn't really think that I would ever use. So I tested to see like what colors would work. Because, you know, this isn't like our white cardstock. So I wanted to see how the blends actually acted on there. And they actually worked out pretty dang good. So, okay. So here's our cowboy card minus that. All right, cowboy card. Oh, our sweet little pet card. So stinking cute. Our Ahoy card. You guys are awesome helping me complete that one. Okay. Then our Thinking of You card. Trying to get them all in here. They might not all work. And then finally our birthday card with the flowers. And then finally this here. The horse came out of one of these paper kits, Mary. It's called Something for Everything. And it is a, where is it? I've got it here somewhere. It's one of our ephemera kits. And they have all these little punched out die cuts, and the cowboy is one of them. So you only get one cowboy though. Well, I guess you get two because you get two of all the sheets. And then this was the one that I did beforehand, just kind of using, cutting the card in half and putting it on an actual card base. So there you go. Thanks, you guys. I had a lot of fun making these today. So I'm glad that you enjoyed them. Thank you so much. As always, I would love for you to place an order in my store. You could purchase some of these fabulous items, and then I will send you a kit to make your country birdhouse cards next week, along with an embellishment if your order's over 75. So thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight, you guys. I hope this inspired you to get your ephemera kits out if you have them, and use them. And like I said, just scatter them all out and just start picking things out of them and just design your own card that way. So, all right, you guys, I will maybe be back next week. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. And otherwise, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.